In this video, I am going to start chemical kinetics. Chemical kinetics chapter has been given in standard 12 class. So first I will explain what is chemical kinetics, or in this branch what we will study. So we can say that chemical kinetics is the branch of chemistry in which we study rate of a chemical reaction. You can say the speed with reaction proceeds, the speed with which reaction move is called rate of a chemical reaction. So in this branch we will focus rate of a chemical reaction. There are three different types of reaction present in the nature. First is the slow reaction. Second is the moderate reaction. And third one is the fast reaction. Those chemical reaction which takes long time for its completion is known as slow reaction. Rusting is an example of slow reaction. Whereas those reactions which proceeds or which occur at a fast rate is called fast reaction. Reaction in presence of sunlight is a fast reaction. Whereas if the reaction takes place at moderate rate, neither slow nor fast, it is called moderate reaction. So there are three different types of chemical reaction present in the nature. That is very, very important. First is the slow reaction. Second is the fast reaction. And third one is the moderate reaction. You can say rusty, corrosion. You can say reaction in presence of sunlight, in presence of electricity. But the reaction which takes place at moderate rate, neither slow nor fast, is called moderate reaction. In this branch, we have to focus this type of reaction, because it is not possible to find rate of very slow reaction or rate of very fast reaction. Whenever we are going to study chemical kinetics in this branch, we need to focus moderate reaction. Reaction which occur neither slow nor fast. Now the question is, how will we express rate of a chemical reaction? Or you can say rate of a chemical reactants and products. So rate means change in concentration, mind it, in physics, rate of change of velocity, del V by del T or dV by dt, rate of change of displacement, ds by dt. Similarly, rate of a chemical reactant is equal to change in concentration divided by change in time. So we know that concentration is expressed in terms of mole per liter and time second. So we can say that the unit of rate of reaction is mole per liter per second. This is the unit. So what is it? The speed with which the reaction proceeds, it is a change in concentration per change in time. Now, whenever we are going to show the rate of reaction, we can express it into two parts, two terms, two types. First is the rate of chemical reactant can be expressed in two types. First is the average rate and the second is the instantaneous rate. Average rate, it is that type of rate which takes place for a fixed interval of time. A definite interval of time, and we use this symbol. So this is change in concentration divided by change in time. Whereas instantaneous rate is that type of reaction which takes place at every second, at every interval of time. So here we use D, change in concentration, divided by. So this is not a big issue. Just you have to numericals, while you are solving numericals we can use any part. This is most popular, but you must know that average rate and instantaneous rate, these two rates are two different terms. Average rate for a fixed interval of time, we calculate rate for a fixed interval of time, whereas for instantaneous rate we take every intervals at regular intervals of time. These are the two differences. Now I will show the equation and I will show how to write rate of a chemical reaction, how to solve numericals based on rate of a chemical reaction. So I have used one equation. Suppose this is AA, BB, CC plus DD. Mind it, in the chemical equation video, I have explained that before the reactant, the factors that we are using, these are called coefficient. These are called coefficient. This part is known as reactant. I think you people know it very well. Reactant. And this part is known as product. And with the time, as the time passes, reactant, or you can say concentration of reactant decreases and concentration of the product increases. So whenever we are going to show the rate of a chemical reaction, we will take reactant in terms of negative concentration and products in terms of positive concentration. So here we can, this coefficient is written like this. In average rate we can like this. And here we put negative sign. Negative sign shows that concentration is decreasing with respect to time. This is minus 1 by small b del b by del t. This is plus 1 by c, plus sign shows that concentration is increasing with respect to time. So plus and this is plus 1 by d this way we can write rate of a chemical reaction. There is one question given and we have to solve this question. The NCERT booklet is given directly. This part carry numericals and numericals of this part is important. The question is, for the reaction R turns to P, the concentration of reactant changes from 0.03 molar to 0.02 molar in 25 minutes. Calculate the average rate of reaction using units of time both in minutes and seconds. So here the reaction is given that suppose a reactant changes to product P and the concentration of reactant changes. So change in concentration we can write here, it changes from 0.03 to 0.05. We put negative sign. So So you get 0 point final value minus initial value. This is the way. Change means final concentration minus initial concentration. This is the change in concentration. Change in time. It is given 25 minutes. So it will be minus 0.01 molar. And this is 25 minutes. Now you write this equation, minus del R by, so this is minus, and the value is minus 0.01 divided by 25. So it is 0.01 by 25. Minute is, if you want to solve it in minutes, or it is not required, you can directly write 10 to the power minus 2. So 1 by 25 into 10 to the power minus 2. This molar per minute. You can solve this question. If you want to solve, then 25, 0.04 into 10 to the power minus 2 molar per minute. Here, capital M indicates molarity. Concentration of reactant expressed either in terms of molarity, molality or mole fraction. So here it is molar value. Capital M indicates molar value. So this molar per minute. So now the question part is given. You have to convert it in second. So when you have to convert second, then 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So 0.04 into 10 to the power minus 2 molar, and in place of minute 60 seconds you put. And you can solve this value. So it is molar per second. So this is the answer. This way we can express the rate of a chemical reaction. There is one more question is given. NCERT one more question is given. The decomposition of N2O5 in CCl4 at 318 Kelvin has been studied by monitoring the concentration of N2O5 in the solution. Initially the concentration of N2O5 is 2.33 and after 184 minutes it is reduced to 2.08 mole per liter. The reaction takes place according to the equation 2N2O5 NO4 NO2 plus O2. Calculate the average rate of reaction in terms of R, in terms of minutes, in terms of second. What is the rate of production of NO2 during this period? This question is very important. Once you understand this question, then you can solve the rest question based on this part. So I am writing this question on the board. So this is the question I have taken. I have not written the entire question. The reaction is N2O5 react to give 4NO2 plus O2. So whenever we are going to start a chemical reaction, we should know what are the information that we are getting from a chemical reaction. The first information is showing that here all the reactant and products all are in gaseous stage. Number of moles of N2O5 is 2 mole, number of moles of NO2 is 4 mole, number of mole of oxygen is 1 mole. That means 2 mole of N2O5 dissociates to give 4 mole of hydrogen dioxide and 1 mole of oxygen. This is very important information. Whenever we are going to solve numericals based on chemical equation, first we should know what are the information that we are getting from the reaction, and then after question. In the question, initial concentration of N2O5 is 2.33 mole per liter, final concentration is 2.08, concentration is decreasing, that is the requirement. In the rate, as the reaction proceeds, as the rate takes place, as the reaction proceeds, then reactant concentration decreases and product concentration increases. So time interval is given 184. So find the average rate of reaction in terms of R, minutes and second. First question, and second is what is the rate of production of NO2 during this process. So this question, average rate, or you can say rate of disappearance. Rate of disappearance of N2O5 is equal to rate of appearance of NO2. So first we will calculate the first question. Here is the 1 by 2 del N2O5 by meaning change. Its meaning change. And change always take in physics also. We use this term final value minus initial value. Whatever value, it is speed, it is velocity, it is concentration, anything. Final value minus initial value. So here final value is given. This is average rate. Negative sign we use because rate of disappearance, it is decreasing. So minus 1 by 2 del, and 205 we use 2.08 minus 2.33 divided by time is given 184. So minus 1 by 2, this is not important now here. So take the value 2.33 and 2.08. It is 5. Negative 0.25. And negative will become positive minus 0.25 divided by 184. So it becomes positive 0.25 divided by 2 into 184. It is mole, and this is mole per liter, and this is in minute. This is in minutes. So you can calculate using this equation. You can find average rate of the reaction in terms of hour, in terms of minute, and in terms of second. When you have to convert into hour, then you have to remove this minute into hour. So for hour you have to 0.25, 2 into 184. 160 minute is equal to 1 hour. So 1 minute is equal to 1 by 60 hour. So here write 1 by here 60. It will become times hour, and this is a mole per liter. When you have to convert into second, then this is hour. When you have to convert into second, 0.25, 2 into 184. This is mole per liter, and minute into second, 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. So in this way, we can calculate the rate of a chemical reaction. Now, for the calculation part I have not done, you can do it very well. Second part, what is the rate of production of NO2 during this reaction? 4 times. Mind it here, 4 times it appears. So, if you write this in terms of reaction, then you write plus 1 by 4 del NO2 divided by del T is equal to, the value is given, the first value you can put, this value 0.25, because rate of disappearance of NO2 must be equal to rate of disappearance of N2O5 must be equal to rate of appearance of NO2. This is very important. Whenever we are going to solve numerical question, you must remember what information we are getting from equation. So here, whatever amount of N2O5 is disappearing, another amount of reactant will appear. So this rate of appearance of N2O5 and its value is equal to 0.25, 2 into 184 mole per liter per minute. So del NO2 del T is equal to 4.25, 2 into 184 mole per liter by minute. So in this way we can solve question based on this topic. So now I am going to start rate expression law and the rate constant. Rate expression law and rate constant. What is rate expression law? What is rate constant? So this chapter, if we compare this chapter, I feel this chapter is very good chapter. Because in this part contents are very less, concepts are more. Very less contents in this part, because in this chapter basically we have to study what is rate, then we study unit of rate, types of chemical reaction that we focus in chemical kinetics. Then we study unit of rate. Then how to express equation in terms of rate. Then we focus rate expression law and rate constant. From this part also we get very important numericals. Very important numericals. Then order and molecularity of reaction. After that, derivation of first order and zero order reaction. Derivation of rate constant for the first order and zero order reaction. Half-life, very very important. Half-life, rate constant, decay constant. And every year one question in the GMAINS and NEET you get from this part. Very very important in RAS also. So first, what is rate expression law? Just I am using one equation again. The same equation I am using to express this. This is the equation. So what is rate expression law? Rate of a reaction is directly proportional to concentration of the reactant here. If we want to use the rate of reaction of, suppose only one reaction I am using, Delhi tends to better to make easy to explain, only one reaction, or you can use both, no problem. So rate of reaction is directly proportional to concentration of the reactant. So here you can write rate is equal to a constant of proportionality. Here two reactants has been taken. This is very very important. The coefficient that is given in the equation is A and B, small a and small b, and the coefficient I have expressed in rate expression law is xy, something different. That means whatever coefficient given in the equation, it is not possible that you follow it in rate, because if the reaction will proceed in a fast way or in a very slow way, then rate cannot be measured. We measure only moderate rate. So here this x and y is very very important factor, that is called order of reaction. Very very important. The sum of the power of coefficient in rate expression law, the sum of the power of coefficient of reactant, sum of power of coefficient in rate expression, coefficient of reactants in rate expression is known as order of reaction. Very very important. So order of reaction may or may not be equal to this part, whereas this A plus B is known as molecularity of a reaction. Very very important. The total number of molecules taking part in a chemical reaction is known as total number of molecules taking part in a chemical reaction is called molecularity of a reaction. So in the board 5 exam you will get question based on that. In the board question, what is the difference between order and molecularity, how to find, solve order and molecularity of a reaction, the numericals you will get. So one by one I will discuss. So this is the rate expression law. Here K is a very very important factor. It is constant of proportionality, and this is known as rate constant. Very, very important. From rate constant, every year you will get question. Especially, what is the unit of rate constant for the first hour, first order, for the second order, for the zero order. Different order, rate constant will give different units. So this is very, very important. So how will you find unit of rate constant? Very, very important. Unit of rate constant. For this I am giving you a trick. You must focus. K is equal to mole 1 minus n liter n minus 1 second minus 1. Very, very important. Here n is the number of order. If it is first order, then mole 1 minus 1, liter 1 minus 1, second minus 1. So it is rate constant unit is, unit of rate constant K is second minus 1. That is, first order does not depends upon concentration, it depends upon only second time. For the second order, for zero order, using this equation, we can find what is the rate constant for the zero order. So here I am writing unit, order and unit of K. K is the rate constant. So for first zero order, it is mole liter minus 1 second minus 1. For first order, it is second minus 1. For second order, it is mole 1 minus 2 minus 1 liter second minus 1. This is the information that we get. Here order of reaction is very, very important. The sum of the power of coefficient of reaction in rate expression law is equal to, here you can write rate del change in concentration by del T is equal to K. Here concentration A to power X and B to power Y. So I will explain a very, very important question based on that part. So first NCERT book it is given. Identify the reaction order from each of the following rate constant. Very, very important. One more question is given. Calculate the overall order of reaction which has the rate expression. You have to find overall rate of reaction. Very, very important. It is given in NCERT question. The question is find overall order of reaction. Find overall order of reaction. So the question is rate K A to power 1 by 2 B to power 3 by 2. Second, rate is equal to K A to power 3 by 2 B to power minus 2. This is the question. So here, this is the order. So it falls for the first overall order of reaction, just you add 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2. 4 by 2, it is 2. For second order, 3 by 2 minus 1. 3 minus 2 by 2, 1 by 2. Very, very important. Order of reaction can be in form of fraction. It can be in the form of whole numbers. Zero order can also be possible. First order, second order, or it can be in terms of fraction 1 by 2, 3 by 4 like this. Very, very important information. Second question, identify the reaction order. Question, K is given The value of K is given from this part. What conclusion I have drawn? That order of reaction can be 0, 1, 2, 3 or in term of fraction. Very, very important information. But molecularity, I will discuss what is difference between order and molecularity. But first we solve this question. In the second question, value of K is given, and you have to identify. It is the NCERT question. Identify the reaction order from each of the following rate constant. K is equal to 2.3 into 10 to the power minus 5 liter mole minus 1 second minus 1. Now here it is given, and you have to find which is the order. What is the order of the reaction? So just remember what trick I have given. Mole 1 minus n, liter n minus 1, second minus 1. So here mole is coming negative and liter is coming positive. So this must be second order. If you put here 2, then you get the same value. Mole minus 1, liter second minus 1. So this is the same equation we have got. So it is the second order. Second question given, K is equal to 3 into 10 to the power minus 4 second inverse. So again you put the formula, mole 1 minus n, liter n minus 1, second minus 1. Here mole is not there, liter is not there, 1 second is there. This can be only possible if it is a first 1 minus 1 0, 1 minus 1 0. So it is a first order reaction. So in this way we can solve question based on that. So now I will explain the question, numerical question, that is very, very important. And this question, NCERT book I am selected. I will explain this question, how to solve this question. So I am writing this question. So ये question है. This question we have to solve. Very, very important question. Rate expression law पे ये based है. This is fully based on rate expression law. So what we will do, first we make the equation. Rate is given. Rate is equal to K A to power x B to power y. This is the equation given, but we don't need to follow this equation because we here order may or may not be similar. So we have to write all the four equations in this term. Rate is 6 into 10 to the power minus 3. K A to power A is 0.1 x, B is 0.1 y. Then 7.2 into 10 to the power minus 2. K A is 0.3 x, B is 0.2 y. Then 2.88 into 10 to the power minus 1. K A is 0.3 to the power x, B is 0.4 to the power y, and the last is 2.40. It is 2.4088, correct? In 10 to the power minus 2. It is K, A is 0.4 and B is 0.1 y. So there are four equations. Now using this equation we can calculate order of reaction and rate expression law and the rate constant. So just to see this equation, equation 2 and equation 3. If you compare equation 2 and equation 3, then you find that both factors are same here. So x will be cancelled, you get y. So it is like dividing 2 and 3. Dividing, which one is bigger? 2 and 3. So you can write 7.2 into 10 to the power minus 2 divided by 2.88 into 10 to the power minus 1 is equal to k will cancel 0.3 to the power x, here 0.3 to the power x, and here 0.2 to the power y, here 0.4 to the power y. This is the equation. This will be cancelled. This will be cancelled. So it is 1 by 2. So you write 1 by 2 here power y. This we cannot cancel unless power will be same. Here it is minus 2, here it is minus 1. So you have to convert into minus 2. You have to increase this power, so you have to decrease this fact. So it will be 7.2 into 10 to the power minus 2. How will we make 2.88? This is minus 1, so we can write 0.28. We have decreased this value. Sorry, we are changing 10 to the power minus 1 to 10 to the power minus 2. That means we are decreasing this value. So here we have to increase. So it will be 28.8. So here I write 28.8 into 10 to the power minus 2. This will be cancelled. This is 4. So 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 2 to the power y. You can write 1 by 2 to the power 2. 1 by 2 to the power y. So y is equal to 2. Very, very important. That is, here with respect to 2, the reaction is second order. Now we have to find with respect to A, what is the order. So again you see equation 1 and equation 1 and equation 4. In equation 1 and equation 4, same factor. So dividing equation 1 and 4. Dividing 1 by 4. What we get? 1 is the 6 into 10 to the power minus 3. It is k. 0.1 to the power x. 0.1 to the power y. And this is divided by 2 in 2.4 into 10 to the power minus 2 is equal to k. Here 0.4 by 1 single equal is sufficient. 0.4 power x and 0.1 power y. This will be cancelled. This will be cancelled. Here 1 by 4 to power x. Here 6 into 10 to the power minus 3. You are decreasing this value. Minus 2 to minus 3, you have to increase. 24. 6 4 is 24. So 1, this will be cancelled. 1 by 4 is equal to 1 by 4 to power x. So you can write x to power 1. So we can write this equation. Here in place of x, here in place of x we will write 1, or in place of y we will write 2. This is the rate law. Order of reaction will be 3 and rate constant. Using this value in any equation we can find rate constant. Any equation we can put. So any one equation you can use. So here it is 6 into 10 to the power minus 3 k, 0.1 to power 1, here 0.1 to power 2. So k is equal to 6 into 10 to the power minus 3. This will be 0.1 into 0.01. 1000. Cancel. It is 6. Third order. So for third order, what will we write? Mole 1 minus 3 minus 2 liter. 3 minus 1 2 second minus 1. So this way we can solve numericals based on rate constant. In the next video, I will explain differences between order and molecularity. 1 to more question I will solve, we will discuss. Then derivation of zero order and first order. Then half-life equation for the first order. Then relationship between half-life and rate constant. And some more numericals we will discuss. I hope you will enjoy this video and you can solve, you will get the topic very well and it will help you to solve or to study the chapter in Thank you.